So good morning, YouTube. I'm gonna make this really quick video because I only have a few things that I want to play with today. But one of them, someone requested that I show my eyebrow routine. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done today. I don't know. Just gonna probably show you how I do. My eyebrows have been threaded, so make sure you have a good cleanup, and then we'll get started with the eyebrows. Of course, I'm moisturizing, and I'm trying a new moisturizer from Clinique, the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. You guys see that? Just because the other gel works so well for me from Benefits, I want to see. No, is that Benefit? Yeah, Benefits. The super mattifying gel from the matte rescue one. So yeah, this one works really well for me, and so I thought, this one specifically said that it was for combination oily to oily skin type, so I definitely wanted to try to give that a try. And I only got the smaller size of it because I wasn't sure, and if it works I will be going to pick this up because the Clinique take off the day cleansing balm has really been working really well for me. And actually they have the set travel size sample size now at for your points, and I picked up a couple of these to be able to travel with them, so I don't have to take my big thing. So I was glad to see this in Sephora. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to incorporate this glitter from NYX, but I don't know, because I was playing, I was looking through my I love Juvia's Place. So I was looking through my masquerade palette, and I just decided that I just kind of want to stick to some browns today. But this color right here, look at that. Girl, y'all know I'm going to have to play with that. I swatched it, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, let me see. Get over here on this side. I'm going to have to do something with that. That is simply gorgeous. But, yeah, I might not get to the glitter today, but the purpose was to really get the eyebrows shown and what products I use for that. So when I come back, we will get started. Don't forget that you do need to kind of prep your eyes. I use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one, which I told you guys it has worked so well for me as far as, not having those creases and stuff. And I do rub a little bit of this up into my eyebrows before I start my eyebrow routine. So, okay, the first thing that I normally do is, like, I've already kind of primed my whole eye here. I take the spoolie end of this double-ended elf brush. This is a part of their new premium, I guess, brushes or whatever. I just brush the eyebrows up on both sides. Okay. And because I do have eyebrows right here, but you can kind of tell that I need it kind of filled in right there, I don't necessarily start right there. I kind of just dip my brush in. I'm using the elf the medium brown one, the brow gel. I just kind of slide it across. I don't pick up a lot of product, and this is like brown because this is medium brown. I don't want this to be dark, so I actually kind of start not at the very, very beginning, but about right there, and I just kind of take it and drag it because it's really sparse on this side. And so that's kind of where I really need to get the line filled in the most at. Okay, so then what I do is I flip the spoolie, kind of seeing what it's looking like. Pretty decent. I take this and kind of brush this down a little bit to see if it's making sense. So you can see where I can kind of fill it in a little bit more with the gel on the top side. So I just kind of fill it in. And continue to add product on the tail because that's where I'm really missing product. So I just kind of brush it. Now I take my spoolie again. Now I brush it up, and it should look a little more filled in for you. Okay. And that's really about all I do with the gel. Now what I'm gonna do, let's see, like here I see I'm gonna go ahead and fill in a little bit more at the base because I don't want a lot. I don't need a lot of it at the beginning of my eyebrows. More of it at the, so when you have more product, you put it where you need it the most, and I need it more so on the tail end. So all I do is brush it back up to make it seem like all of that goes together, the gel and the hair. So I do the same thing on this side. I just kind of fill in towards, I start about right here. Start filling it in. It's going to be hard to do on this side, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I just kind of follow whatever, however the hair is going. So then I do the same thing on this side, kind of make sure I'm looking to try to see if I can kind of keep them kind of even. And I don't really need a lot of product on this brow because this one has a lot more hair. So I just kind of start filling in where it's kind of missing. Make sense? Well, to me it makes sense. So when you brush it back up, you're actually brushing the hair back up into the product. Sorry, I messed that one up. Okay, so now when I go to brush everything back up, it kind of looks like it's one. Don't worry about that. We're going to clean this up where I made that boo-boo. So it looks like the hairs and everything kind of match. So make sure you go do a good brush through to kind of make sure the product, you know, kind of disperse your product a little bit more so that it doesn't look so thick. Next for me, I take this Jordana eyebrow pencil in Midnight Brown. It's a hair darker than what we laid down, and I just kind of flick through where I feel like I need a little more coverage or little more feeling with the pencil, because the gel kind of keeps it softer looking to me, but the pencil kind of gives it the, I don't know, like the definition you need for whatever you're missing. So if I feel like I'm missing, I just kind of flick it through, not necessarily, you know. And to me, it kind of helps set the brows down a little bit more. Okay. So I'm really done with that for the most part. So whatever I have on my spoolie, I just kind of blend it in with that pencil just to kind of soften it back up a little bit. And this eyebrow always gives me the blues. I ain't gonna tell no story. So they not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. And sometimes I'm okay with the product coming a little bit out like that. Once we get ready, I'm gonna go in and clean that up and try to make them a little more even. So we're gonna grab our concealer. So I just used a nude concealer out of the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit. And I just use my little e.l.f. It's just an e.l.f. flat brush, and I just pick up some product, and then I just kind of go here and start trying to clean up underneath the eyebrow. And really just giving it a sharper kind of like look. It's just an e.l.f. flat brush. And I do like this concealer for this because it's a little harsher. It's not as creamy. So to me, it makes it a little easier to work with to get a sharper line. I mean, you can use whatever. I used to use the Sephora one, and I still do like it, but I like this one as well because to me, it's kind of more like, I don't know, just easier to work with. I don't know. So do the same thing to the other side, wherever you think you need to start to kind of clean it up. And I need to really clean it up under here. So that's all I do is just kind of, you let the brush kind of lay flat, and you kind of make sure you're getting your line straight, you know. And just kind of, I use that to kind of bring it down. See, I made a mistake right there, though. So for the top eyebrows, I go in with Cinnamon from the same palette, and I just kind of clean up this kind of skin tone-ish, so I kind of use that to clean up the top. Okay. And you can use the same concealer, but since I have this one, this is hard to do on camera. I ain't gonna tell no story, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, and just kind of follow the shape that you have. And I see where I used a little too much concealer right there, so I'm gonna take my brush and fix right here where the concealer is kind of going into the eyebrow a little bit. And then I'm going to show you how I do the finale. Oh, get your brush. I use the Real Technique. Oh yeah, this is the, Lord, what brush is this? I don't know, but this fluffy one from them. And I just kind of go right along, drag it down. Kind of make sure you buffing that concealer in. Just kind of drag it down a little bit to kind of soften that look. See? The same thing, just blend it in on top. Kind of make that meat on the edge right there. And just keep blending it out. Blending that concealer out. Okay, then I'll be right back to show you the last two steps I did. So you guys see how where this is kind of still missing a little bit. What I do, instead of keep going in with such heavy products, I take the powder out of the e.l.f. dark one. I take that powder and I just use the brush side from my dual end, and I just kind of go ahead and fill that in, because you kind of want to make sure this stays kind of soft on that on the tail end. You just don't want it to start looking harsh. And to me, the more products you add on the end of your brow is when it starts looking just a hair crazy. So yeah, you see how I'm able to, and then I just take that powder and run it all the way through, just to kind of like set everything. Because I don't want it, like I said, I don't like for my brows to look, too dark. And this is kind of a lighter powder that kind of helps with that. But yeah, instead of going in with more cream, I just kind of use the powder to kind of get me what I need. So if you feel like, it looks a little crazy like it does right there, I just kind of go at an angle so it doesn't look unnatural. If that makes sense. So I see I'm going to take a little bit more of the concealer. Well, there's no more product on here, just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my fluffy thing and just kind of make sure that that's blended in well. Okay. And there you have brows. You have your good old eyebrows on. So I hope this was really helpful. And these were inexpensive. You guys know I really normally like to do my eyebrows with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And I still do. But like for daily, it still be the same products. I just would use my Anastasia instead of the e.l.f. one. Alright? Let me know what you guys think. Oh, and I do set with a clear brow gel when I finish really my face. When I finish kind of messing everything up. And if there's any cleanup that I need to do, I don't want it to be set until I'm really ready to use that clear eyebrow gel. While that is baking, I'm going to take a little bit of the Mercier Medium Deep on a big fluffy. This is a Morphe MB1. And I'm going to buff. I'm practically going to sit wherever the yellow powder, the Sacha Buttercup is. And I'm giving Sacha another chance because I'm thinking because I need to actually bake under my eyes instead of just setting and wiping away. Yeah, I'm gonna bake with it today to see. But yeah, the set is done with the Laura. Kind of pretty. I see you. I see you. I see you. You guys can't really tell because of the lighting, but you know, I'll be back for final look and then you guys can get a good look. Okay. So hey YouTube, this is the final look for today. I really liked how everything turned out. And you know me, I have to always add in something extra. So of course in my inner corner I add a little bit of the heavy metal Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. I might just like using this as an accent, you know, just to give you a little extra sparkle because everything was kind of like kind of bronzy, peachy, you know, just need a little pop of something as always with me. But on my lips for today, I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit in Nudist Peach. And in the center, I just used a little bit of this Makeup Forever Lab Shine Diamond Collection in the color D18. And of course outlined with chestnut today. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope the eyebrow portion was very helpful. Okay, I just dropped something as usual, per usual in a video. But yeah, so that is really the final look. I only have on mascara today. I'm wearing the Man Eater mascara by Tarte. Just, you know, didn't want to do lashes today. Just kind of gonna do lashes now for special occasions, because I'm normally not, you know, really a eyelash wearer, but I do like them when I do wear them. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Oh, for blush today I did, well, blush, bronzer and all that good stuff. I did use the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach, just to kind of keep me in the peachy family on the cheeks. And that's really about it. So until the next time, I will see you guys on the next turn. I will let you know how I feel about the Laura Mercier medium deep. It seems to be pretty decent, like it was like her other one, but you know, like I said, I can't use this one under the eye. That's a little too deep for under the eye, but you know, to use it as an all over setting, I think it'll work perfectly. See you guys next time. Thanks, YouTube. Bye bye.